Ash boy DJ Wolf here. I got a couple things on my mind. It's really about. I was thinking about a couple of recent events that happened. There was one that happened. I was reading about this 3-year-old boy and his grandmother was riding along some road somewhere. I forgot where it was at. And I guess this punk, shot the car and ended up killing his 3-year-old boy because the 3-year-old boy's grandmother wasn't driving fast enough for this punk. And there was another incident I read about, well, actually was on post on YouTube, of an incident happening in this club where these people tried to get inside the club, but they couldn't get in because the guards, the bodyguards were trying to hold them back because the club was overcrowded. And the guys came back and shot up the club and ended up killing this one guy. Then also, there was an incident where Tommy Sotomayor was supposed to be interviewed by Vlad of Vlad TV, and Tariq Nasheed went in and came in and tried to give Tommy a coon training award and disrupted it. But my thing is, Vlad was in on that. He tried to pretend like he wasn't, but that's another story. David Carroll, another YouTuber, actually went in and berated that whole mess. He went straight in. Tommy was set up. Ain't no doubt about that. And they would try to say, well, Tommy got punked. Tommy really didn't get punked. He did get set up, but he didn't get punked. Because Tommy stood up. When Tariq came in, Tommy stood up. And Tommy told him, back off me, man. Tommy didn't want to fight him. And I could kind of understand because you didn't know what the situation was. So, I know you ain't blowing me, fool. In any case, the reason why I bring it up, because niggas always like to keep shit going. Always. And let's get it in, let's go. All right, first of all, this is why I don't fool with a lot of people, particularly a lot of black people. All black, even your own, some of your, well, let me put it like this. I don't fool with a lot of them because a lot of them like the drama. They're jealous-hearted. They just try to bully their way into anything, and they try to do stupid shit. And I'm a peace-loving guy. But don't ever try to take me to that point, man, because if you take me to that point, I'm going straight up on your ass. But I'm not like that. I don't want to be like that, But you got the element of our society where people just like to keep a whole bunch of shit going just because they like to keep a whole bunch of shit going and wondering why they can't get no damn where. It amazes me that, and then you're the first ones to complain about, well, I can't do this. Look, you got a house. Yeah. I had somebody tell me that one time, where are you? I told the story before about I had to pick up somebody, take him, we were going out of town, and he wanted to ride. He needed a ride. Of course, he don't never ride nowhere anyway, but that's another story. And I'm waiting 30 minutes on his ass. I had to go all the way over to D.C. Northwest to go pick his ass up. And he talking about, oh, y'all got hot. Like, oh, so you couldn't be ready because you live in an apartment, but I can be ready to pick you up because I got a house. That's already jealousy right there. I had one time, my dad told me one time that he was jealous. He used to be jealous of me when I used to wear nice clothes in high school. Why? You want better for your children. You ought to want better for your children than you do yourself. But there was no reason to be jealous of me. It really wasn't. But that's another whole story. I don't know. We just get that jealousy mentality where we try to pull people down. You try to shame people into doing because they try to do better than you, which I don't understand. Why would you want to shame your own people because they try to do better than you? You had black people do the same thing with Dr. King. Dr. King tried, do things for the betterment of all Americans, including African Americans, and yet people try to shame him. I don't get it. And like I've been saying before, I say sometimes we are our own worst enemy. when we do that. You don't think anybody should have more than you. You don't think somebody should be trying to do better. If you ain't doing better, you don't want them to do better, and then you try to shame them. I've had people do that with me for years and years and years, man. I had a woman on a job I worked at before one time. She found out I bought my first house. My first house in 92, man. She tried to shame me. Like, really? And I was a young guy. I probably might have been 27 when I bought my first house. Yeah, I was 27. And she tried to shame me. She sure did. I've had several people try to do that. I mean, really, why? Even people in my own family. First they're like, oh, you only be getting proper money to get your house. So I got out. Oh, we do a big house. Really? It's just like, when it comes to us sometimes, it's like, be damned if you do, be damned if you don't, be damned if you do. And it just bothers me, man. It's just like, it irks me to no end, which is one of the reasons why I don't fool with a lot of people. I don't fool with a lot of people. I don't have a lot of friends. I have very, very few friends because of that alone. I try to do better for the benefit of me. I want better for myself. I want better for my family. And I work hard to try to do that. But some people just don't understand that. Some people are like, oh, I work hard too. But, maybe you're not working hard for what you need to do like I do for myself. I can't speak for you. But that's the funny thing about black people. Black people always want you to speak for them on everything. And there's times they won't speak for themselves. Like I listen to Scout Satellite Radio. He want everybody to speak for him, but they won't speak for themselves. Because the one question he asks is, what are you going to do about it in terms of your situations? And they act like they need to give them answers. So I said, you don't need to get answers. You need to give yourself your own answers to your own questions. Try to resolve your own issues. But that's another whole story. But nevertheless, I think unless we individually look at ourselves in the mirror and decide, hey, you know what? What am I going to do for myself today? Sure, you might need a little assistance on that, but not to a point where you act so helpless you can't do for yourself, because many of us can, and some of us just won't. All right, that's all I got right now, guys. This is DJ Wolf. Just wanted to get that off my chest, give you a little something to chew on, man, because at the end of the day, jealousy destroys. It does. It destroys people's mindset, man. And it shouldn't be like that. I mean, I was the kind of person back in the day, man, I used to admire people for doing good. And I said, if they're doing that good, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to model myself after that. I'm not going to sit there and try to hate on anybody because they're doing it. I'm going to try to do it too. But I'm going to try to do the right thing, but I'm going to try to, elevate myself. That's all there is to it. All right, guys, that's all I got to say right now. Of course, you know how to reach me. Follow here TV, follow here on Twitter, Yahoo, DJ Wolf Online, yahoo.com, and DJ Wolf Live on Facebook. It's DJ Wolf. I'm out.